Do you want to increase the conversion rate of your e-commerce store by 10, 20, who knows, even 50%, depending on how your current design is and the improvements that could be done to your e-commerce store? The software that I'm going to be using for this video is called Shoplift, and I've been doing a couple different tests, split tests within like the landing page, the home page, the product page, and this software is only for Shopify. So if you have a Shopify store, I would highly recommend you use Shoplift. So with that being said, let's jump right into my computer and show you the software and the tests that I've been doing and what Shoplift is capable of doing. Okay, so I'm in one of my clients' dashboards right now for Shoplift, and I have two tests going on right now. I've done a couple different tests. I want to show you some early results with these new tests that I have. But before I do that, I just wanted to show you a couple sections that could be added and tested on the home page. On the home page, we could add an awards spotlight bar. We could add a best-selling collections hero. We could add a business benefits hero. We could add a collections markdown announcement. So there's multiple options here that we could test. For the home page, we could test different sections for the collections page in Shopify, as well as product pages, and then also landing pages that we wanted to test. Now, the way it works, I'm just going to show you one of the tests here that I have. I'm doing a collections page tab test, and you can see right here the sessions lift. This is how much of an increase in conversion rate there's been because of this test. And then it uses this algorithm to let you know when this test has been completed. Right now it's at 72%, so that tells me that it is doing well. Sometimes it might take longer to get out of this certainty. Right now it's been running for 10 days. It's estimated to finish in 37 days, but some could be sooner. Depends on this certainty. So if it was like 50%, then it could, and it's been like days, and it tells you like estimated time to significance is like 60 days. That just tells me that the results are inconclusive. We should do a more significant change. Probably was like a change that wasn't that significant. That's why it was like 50% and it's like taking longer. Well, anyways, this test right here, I'm doing a test in the collections page. So when someone visits a collection page, it looks something like this right here. Let me just refresh this. So they go to the collections page. There's a filter section on the left side. And what I added was the top brands that this store sells. So I will put the collections on the top of that, so they could show up above here. So it could be easier to go to the whatever collection or popular collection that someone's viewing, instead of kind of browsing through here and looking for it on their own. So let me show you like the difference, like side by side. If we click on preview, click on dual view, you can see that, well, it doesn't show like all the products here, but this one doesn't show obviously the collections on the top, and this one does. And that was the test that we're doing right now. 25,000 sessions, 61 orders, conversion rate 2.4 versus 73 orders and a conversion rate of 2.88%. This is telling me that it is a good test. And also the cool thing about Shoplift, it tells you right here the conversion rate day by day, average order value, revenue by session, probability of winning, the devices it's coming from. And for this brand, the majority is coming from mobile devices. You can see the traffic, you can see what's doing better, desktop, mobile. And it's interesting to see that on mobile devices the average order value is 9% higher than the original. So I really like looking at this data between the split tests. Another test that I have here is a hero section. So quickly show you the dual view right here. Actually, not the hero. Well, the hero, we have a full screen versus like not full screen, and then we also put the fast and free shipping, the 60-day returns and all that below the featured brands, because usually people will go directly to these brands right here. And right now, like it's only been running for 2 days, and the certainty is like 95%, which tells me that this is a really good test. It's actually rare to see such a high percentage in such a short time, but I guess this change really made a big impact on the the conversion rate. I mean, right now has 500 sessions each here, 3.77% conversion versus 6.5% conversion rate. It looks like on desktop is doing the best, which makes sense. If we look at, let's see, view in browser, we put it below the featured products, and then the other one is right below this hero image. And that change alone, I mean, I'm gonna be running it for a couple more days to see if we get it to 100% certainty. But it looks like this is a good test. This is gonna improve the conversion rate overall for my client. But yeah, I just wanted to show you these tests. I'll just quickly go through creating a test just so you can see how easy it is. So let's just say we want to do a test on the home page. Test. I'll just do test sample. Continue. Well, if you want to, you need to select the goal that you want to test, whether it be the average order value, the conversion rate, or the revenue per session. I usually do conversion rates. And sometimes you might want to do tests just on mobile devices or just desktop. I typically do all devices. And then all you got to do is duplicate selected template, create test draft, and then I'll start creating the test draft right here. All right, so now you have the original and then the variant right here, and all you got to do is click on edit in Shopify, and then whatever you do in this variant, whether it's removing this, adding something, whatever, it's native to Shopify. So whatever you do in Shopify for this variant, then that's going to be the test. And then all you got to do is exit whatever changes you make, and then you just make sure it has a good name and you understand like what you're testing. And typically when you're doing tests, don't try to do all types of changes. You want to keep it just one change at a time, just so there's not so many variables and you don't know what is actually working, whether it's an image or something you removed or something, whatever it is. So one variable at a time, name it based on that variable that you changed, and then all you gotta do is launch test and you're good to go. Shoplift makes it really easy, so I'm really glad I found them. And yeah, I mean, if you have any questions on Shoplift or how I use it to improve the conversion rate for my clients, then leave a comment down below and let me know. Thank you.